evening. This is Thaddeus Terrell. This is my critical thinking short video number 5 for PH 1900 critical thinking class. Um, I'm answering questions regarding Neil Postman's Amusing Ourselves to Death. The first question is, to what degree do you share Postman's convictions regarding the use of the television in those realms? The realms that were discussed were religion, politics, education. I feel that those realms in which we use now, and everybody seems to be a part of a religion or seems to swing on some pendulum as far as politics and as it comes to education. I believe that we can use those realms when it comes to television. Um, Television is nothing more but another outlet for us to get information out and across and get your own views across. And I mean, you're not going to agree with everything. I don't agree with everything I see on television, and I'm sure most people don't. So you can kind of pick and choose on what it is that you want to watch and what it is that you want to see. But I believe that they're a good outlet as far as religion goes, especially Christianity. There's so many stations now where you can watch and glean information from. As far as politics, if you're left wing, there's certain news stations you can watch. If you're right wing, there's certain news stations you can watch, and you can kind of it'll kind of be more leaning towards you. You can pick and choose if you want to watch it or not. And as far as education goes, there are some various things in education. I know in Neil Postman's book, I mean, he suggested something talking about PBS, and I mean, even some of the news outlets. Those things are educational for us. I know I learned a lot watching television, growing up watching Sesame Street and reading Rainbow, just things of that such. They can be great outlet for uh, learning and getting our views across. Question number 2 was, why does Postman feel that we should emphasize Huxley rather than Orwell and trying to understand the plight of the American culture? He describes Orwell as more so of a prison and his views and whatnot. I believe that we should kind of agree with Huxley. I even grabbed the book here, and I love this quote that he says in the Huxleyan prophecy. It said, Big Brother does not watch us by his choice. We watch him by ours. And I believe that is so true because we're not a prison to where they just kind of box us in and kind of nitpick and watching what we do. We choose out of our own free will to do the things that we do. We choose to turn on the television. We choose to turn on what station we want to watch. We choose all of this. There's no one forcing us to do these things. We choose this by our own choice, our own free will to do certain things. Question 3 was, how should J.P. Moreland's insights with respect to the empty self be applied to these issues, and what should be the role of the church in attempting to reverse the culture's reality lamented by Postman? I had jotted down. I was trying to do it really quick. J.P. Moreland, his view is that we cannot survive in today's culture without certain devices and certain things, certain gadgets. Especially now we have the iPad and so much technology just floating around everywhere. And pretty much his whole stance was that the culture and generation of time now cannot survive without these devices. And I'm going back to what Neil Postman said, especially on just the quote I just quoted, that at the end of the day, we choose what we want to do. We can survive without those things because people survived without gadgets and things before they were even invented. Maybe they did occupy their times with other things and other little gadgets that they would call gadgets. But there were plenty of people who did not and still live the well life and had their own views and things without being influenced by the television, radio, whatever it may be. And so I believe that we can too do the same thing. And as it comes to the role of the church, attempting to reverse these things, the church can get back to what it was called to do, which is really just evangelize and win disciples. And if it takes gadgets and things now to use and sway these, especially the younger generation, millennials and whatnot, to come to church, and that's fine. I mean, we're keeping up with the times. I always go back to the Great Commission and how Jesus